Good morning, good morning. This is Jacqueline Richardson. It's JJ Diamond, Jackie Deja, whatever y'all call me. Hope everyone is doing well. It's a Friday. For y'all, it's the start of y'all weekend. For me, it's more work. I work 7 days a week. That's just what it is. When you're a business owner, we work more as a business owner than we do if we were working for someone. But that's the sacrifices that we make long-term. Well, short-term for long-term investments. Well, first, I want to talk about Gucci. I've seen online where Jim Jones was being mistreated at Gucci, and it's not sitting with me well because I'm a supporter of Gucci. I've been a supporter of Gucci for a very, very long time, for over 30 years. And it's crazy because I was just waiting for hopefully a sale because I wanted to get me some Gucci loafers, and they're very, very expensive, and some Gucci tights. So I was waiting for them to kind of drop some prices, but I was looking, my new profession, I want to look a certain way, guys. So, yeah, I was looking for these Gucci loafers, size 7, looking at different websites and stuff like that. And, I don't want to buy no shoes that other people has worn. I'd rather spend the $500-$600 if I want to be the only one putting my feet in them. However, now I'm starting to think differently. Like, I've always been Coach, Michael Kors, had a couple of Louis Vuitton bags, but this time I was going Gucci to more so give that love to them because we haven't heard from them in a long time. Nobody's really been pushing them. So I said, and not only that, my brother, 50 Cent, that's what we used to call him back in the day, Gucci, So, that's why I went Gucci. However, they're disrespecting my people from home, from Harlem, where I'm from. So it's not sitting well with me, Gucci. What's going on? Is it the people you're hiring? Every individual, I don't care if they look poor, rich, or whatever, to be treated the same way because money's still green. Okay? The color of money don't change. It doesn't matter how you look. I could come in there looking dirty. If I want to buy something out of Gucci, you're supposed to treat me the same way you treat someone else that walks in with a bougie walk, okay, or a 2-piece suit. You just don't do that. You don't disrespect the people when they come in because money is all the same color. Money is green. Now, I don't want to have to ban you guys. I guess y'all don't know who I am. This is Miss JJ Diamond, Jacqueline Richardson, Private Friend Incorporated. And I am the one that tell the people whether or not we should be supporting a certain store. That's me. Yeah. So, I think I need to get it together. I hope Jim Jones come back and show face so we can get a different, attitude from you guys. We're willing to give you a second chance. But we're not going to tolerate the disrespect. Now, if y'all not giving water and Pierre, all that stuff anymore, then just say that. We don't have those amenities anymore due to the economy. It's okay to say that y'all can't do things the way y'all used to. It's okay. But y'all don't all go in the back and say, well, what is he talking about, Because he's from the old school. In the old school, we used to get pampered when we walked into the designer stores. That's the way it works. Okay? We were asked if we wanted water, champagne. That's just what it was. Okay, now if things have changed because we're in a new millennium and y'all can't really afford it anymore, we get it. But then just say that. Now, the way, as the customer service, the way I would have handled that, I wouldn't have we all wouldn't have went in the back. Somebody had to be, if y'all was afraid, somebody had to grab their cojones and say, we got to go out here and service these people because I'm wearing the name Gucci on my paycheck. We can't do this. So somebody got to grab their cojones and go out there. Okay? What y'all thought y'all was going to get robbed? Jim Jones is a celebrity. He was coming with the money to give y'all some sales. But y'all wasn't paying attention. All you had to do was ask, you look familiar, who are you? We know it's a new generation. Shortly. Close my door, please. That was Egypt. You know, she always got to get in a podcast in some kind of way. Even if she has to stop me. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, we know that this is the new generation. And y'all may not know some of the older rappers or older singers or older people that used to dance or it was out and about. We get that. We get that. You know, but it's a way to do things, okay? And it's a way to talk to people. Customer service, that's one thing that I'm big on. I'm very big on customer service, okay? I've had customer service in my life. I've been a person that serviced people all my life, okay? I've always worked with people. So customer service is a big thing for me, okay? And if I'm not being treated with customer service, y'all lucky it wasn't me, because I would have gave y'all the blues, okay? Now, the way y'all would have handled that if y'all was so-called scared is, sir, how can I help you? Because you might have got a tip, too. Now, if he would have said, well, you know, I would like some champagne. But, sir, we don't do that anymore due to the economic situation of the pandemic. Our funding is just not there. So I do apologize. That's the way that would have worked. Okay? And whoever was holding their cojones because they were afraid would have then said, how can I help you, sir? Is this something I can show you? Is this something you're specifically looking for? And then you would have took it from there. If y'all felt like, oh, these guys are coming to rob us because other stores has been getting robbed, it's a way to deal with that. Not everybody running the back. Someone has to have their cojones. Okay? Y'all know what cojones is? Your balls. If you want to work in a retail environment, you have to have balls. Because anything can happen at any given moment. You can't be a punk. It don't matter if you work at Gucci or Walmart. You still got to have cojones. You don't leave the customer sitting there. You don't disrespect the customer. Because all money is green. Just like the air we breathe. We all breathe the same air. So y'all can't disrespect the people. Now, if one felt like they was going to stand in the back and watch to see what goes on, if you wanted to have the phone on 911 dial, speed dial, that's a plans that y'all have to put together. However, you never disrespect the customer. Now, do we have to move on over to Louis Vuitton because Gucci is acting like they don't want to be customer service savvy? And they want to be punks? And don't want to stand for their brand? Let me explain something to y'all. I just got approved for my trademark, which is Diamond Way Miss JJ Diamond. Okay? And if I had a store selling my products and a customer put online that this is what y'all did to them, I will fire the whole crew on a spot. That's how I would have dealt with it. Every one of you guys would have lost your job that day. There's no reason a customer should say that they did not get customer service. I would rather them say that the customer service was bad over they didn't receive none. They was abandoned. It's not going to happen anymore to the people. Or we will shut Gucci down. Y'all been here for many, many years. But we will ban y'all if we have to. Oh, y'all didn't know, I have people in LA as well. And I can get the word to them. We're not shopping Gucci no more. So y'all choose how y'all gonna treat us. Because our money is green. And it pays y'all paycheck. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Y'all know how rich Calvin Klein is. I was at New York Hospital with my aunt, 'cause she used to work there. God bless her soul. Because she's passed away. And this man walked past me. He had dirty sneakers on, cut up jeans. And it wasn't even his jeans. He had on Levi's. And my aunt said, "They go Calvin Klein." I said, "Who?" I said, "I thought he was rich. He sells jeans." She said, "He is rich." I said, "Oh, okay. So that's how the rich do it." You don't always have to be in a two-piece suit. It's the numbers in your bank account that matters. Okay? So with that being said, we're going to stop mistreating people based on the way they look. We're going to stop doing that. And that's just what it is. Or we will ban y'all. Y'all should be happy we still supporting you foreign, excuse me, foreign stuff. Because technically we shouldn't even be supporting y'all because America we need our own money. And that's how y'all going to mistreat people. And I know if y'all did that to him, y'all did it to others. So Jim, if you're listening to this, I need you to go back, okay, and do it again. Give them about a week because I need them to hear this. I don't know what Gucci store you went to, but a conference call will be made eventually, and it will be known to every Gucci store how you were treated. Because you went already online and then I'm making a podcast about it. So with that being said, give it about a week. And I need you to give them a second chance to get it right. If they don't get it right that second time, we're going to ban them. Okay? That's the way it works here in America because we can do it. We can. You better ask some of these retailers. They'll let you know. Their stocks will drop real quick because we will ban you because our money is what keep y'all going. Give people respect when respect is due. Just because you don't like their face and what they got on or how they look, don't mean their pockets ain't right. Even if their pockets wasn't right, they could have been window shopping to see what they're coming back to get because it's tax season is coming. You know, some of these people get $10,000, $15,000 from the government. So that don't mean that you don't service them. Every customer is a potential customer. Whether they're purchasing right now or they purchasing a week from now or a month from now. The way they are treated. Some people crave just the way you treat them to come back and purchase something. So even if he didn't want to buy nothing and you came in and you treated him kind. So you know what? I'm coming back to this store right here and I'm going to buy that bag, or I'm going to buy that shoe, I'm going to buy that sweater, I'm going to buy something. Because I like the way they treat me. Ooh-wee. I don't get it. These people are tripping. And they got to get it together. But anyway, I want to get into a second part of this podcast. I want to talk about core literature. Okay. Core literature was designed by a friend of mine about 3 years ago. And as I wrote on Facebook, it's a company where he wanted to start a publishing company that allow people that don't have the funding to really get a book out there and really get their thoughts out there. He was incarcerated for a long period of time, and he wrote some books while he was incarcerated. Not only did he write books, he watched others write books, you know, and it's just like he was passing his time by. However, he wanted to build a platform to give these people somewhere to present their books, their stories, you know, how they got to where they are or something that happened in their lives. And people like to hear these type of things. Why I am supporting core literature is because core literature never once said to me, okay, and I'm calling him core literature because that's the brand. However, he does have a name, and I will present that later. However, the reason why I'm supporting core literature is because when core literature came to me about what he wanted to do and what I was already doing, he asked me to teach him how. Okay? And I made that statement today on Facebook, you know, how if you have nothing in common with me, how am I supposed to talk to you about my dreams or about the things that I want to do? It's like talking to a brick building or a wall. Okay? And the thing with people is today, which we're going to stop because we're going to continue to keep teaching. The thing with people today is because they don't understand something or they never been through something or don't have the knowledge of something, they will shoot you down because they are not in your shoes. Okay? So this is why we separate and be with the people of our kind. Okay? Now, getting back to why I'm helping core literature, because core literature is caught up in the mind frame right now with these people that don't understand. So, you know, it's messing with him mentally, physically. You know, it messes with your being. Okay? I know because I've been there. I had a person that was in my life for 16 years and couldn't see the vision that I had back then today. Okay? And I've gotten through that vision to move forward. Okay? With the fighting of being around people that would downgrade you, mistreat you, talk bad about you because of the way your mind thinks. But in reality, your mind is better than theirs, and they don't get it. So they want to shoot you down and make up lies and make up all kind of negative things about your theory of life because they're not smart enough to understand. Okay? With that being said, being that he's in that rim right now where he's dealing with people that don't understand his vision, I Miss J.J. Diamond, Jacqueline Richardson, is willing to move forward for him until he can see that they're not there for his best interests. It takes time for us to go through those channels of transition, to say, I'm willing to let go of these negative people to move forward with my own dreams. Okay? It takes time. And you have to allow them to get to that point of life, okay, where they have to let go of all the negative in order to move forward in what they see in life. You know, this man has talking to me within the last, I would say, 3 weeks regarding the dreams that he has for this business, okay? And that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that long ago. But if you never start, it won't get done. So as a friend, I'm taking that on for him until he can get past the transition of the people that don't believe. Just like people didn't believe that I was going to get my trademark. But I did. And now I'm like any other brand out here in the United States. Not in other countries yet. Okay? But I'm like any other brand that you purchase in the United States. Okay? Legally. That's the key. Legally. So with that being said, people thought I wasn't going to get there because they didn't understand the process. Just like you have to trust the process with God, you got to trust the process with anything that you do. This is why God has taught us to trust the process. Just like the other day, I'm going to use my daughter for instance. She fell off the bus, the school bus. All right? And she kept saying, Mommy, my leg hurt. My leg hurt real bad. So I put her in the bath with the bath soap. Okay? And when I put her in the bath with the bath soap, you know, she said, oh, it feels a little bit better, but not totally. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, she's running around on this leg, right? She's not taking no pills for pain or nothing, but she's running around on this leg. So I'm like, you still got to rest yourself. Oh, well, it's not getting better. I didn't say the bath soap was a miracle worker. I said that it would help heal you. Okay? So the next couple of days go by, it's still not healing. I'm getting a bath. Okay, she took another bath. Oh, it's still not healing. Yesterday she walked in here, started dancing. Mom, I want to go to the gym. My ankle is feeling better. I said, I told you, trust the process. Everything that has to heal, it's over a period of time if it's already been damaged. But people are quick to, oh no, it's not working for me. But you only did it one time. Of course it's not going to work for you if you only did it one time. You have to continue to do these over and over. Trust the process. That's the way it works. Just like me, it took me 6 months before I was able to drop it like it was hot. When a year ago, I couldn't walk. I had to trust the process. I have some customers that don't like the product. I got some customers that do. It's not going to change what I'm doing just because you don't like my product. Because I'm going to keep going. That's why I'm trademarked. Because I kept going. I didn't allow what people said to me deter me from what I plan to do. And that's just what it is. And for those that don't understand, you would never understand. That's not my problem. But I have a journey that I set up for me and my family and my products and what I plan to do for the next 10 years and for years to come. It's not going to change anything what you say or what you do. They got this TikTok out there. If you want to walk out the door, go. One monkey don't stop no show. The train going to keep on rolling. And that's what people need to understand. When people put time, money into investments, real investments. See, that's the difference. You got some people that invest. Then you got some people that make it a real investment. It's how you create and treat your investment for it to become a real investment. You got some people that just want to play. But then you got some people that's in this game. And they true players. No matter how much stress it causes them. For 3 years, I sat here. It was actually 2 years and about 9 months. But I sat here working on my products, something that I had talked about many years ago, working on my products, trying to get my paperwork straight. None of that stuff happened overnight. A lot of stress. What's next? And I'm just beginning. I'm the baby in the game. So now I got to move on to the next step. I have to trust the process. Meanwhile, I'm still selling my products. I'm going to have some customers that's going to be happy, and I'm going to have some customers that's going to be dissatisfied. That's not my problem. What's my problem is the customers that are happy is to keep them satisfied. So I just wanted to throw that out there for people that don't understand my way of thinking. I've been out here for a long time, and I've been in sales for a very, very long time. And with being in sales for a very long time and watching and trusting the process, I've seen great returns. So I know if I do things the proper way, I'm going to see great returns long term. Because I've been in the field for a very, very long time. And not only have I been in the field, the retail field for a very long time, I'm a shopper. So I know both sides. I shop regularly. Even though Amazon became one of my biggest places I shop at right now. I shouldn't have threw it out there. But yeah, I keep stuff in the cart. And as soon as I get the money, I'm like, all right, here we go. Hit the button. Buy now. I'm a shopper. I like new things. That's what they call me, the new. I've always been the new. That people can tell you Jackie's has always had the new. Whatever was new, it came out, Jackie had it. Because I'm a shopper. I've been like that since I was young. My shopping habits were so powerful. When the new Jordans used to come out, I didn't have to wait on the line. I got mine the night before. That's how powerful my shopping power was. So I know both sides. Don't tell me that I'm not going to be successful when you know nothing, when you've been poor all your life and never had power. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you people. When you're trying to come at somebody about what they're doing, check yourself. Look in the mirror at yourself. You're better off asking questions about how you do certain things And that's why I'm helping Core Literature, because he asked me, please help me. Because the people I'm around, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And I'm not seeing no progress. I need you. Because with you, I see progress. I see myself winning if you're a part of my team. So when y'all ask me, why are you helping Core Literature? That's why. Because he trusts in me. Because he sees progress. And he knows if he's with me on this, it's going to build. Without people shutting him down because they think miracles happen overnight. Just because you haven't seen the behind the scenes of everybody else don't mean that they didn't go through hell. You just seen them when they got on top. I'm going to use Dr. Dre, for instance. He put the movie out there for people to understand, like, how things work. But y'all don't get it. Okay? He struggled. His mom was coming at him like, you poor, you ain't got no money. I don't want no son only making $25 every weekend. And now he's one of the richest in our country. Because he kept going. He's not perfect, just like anybody else. None of us are. And everything is a learning process. But you have to trust the process. Speaking of Jim Jones, he's another one. He has Vamp Life. I highly respect him because guess what? When I walk up into TLR, guess what I see? Vamp Life. His brand. So, getting back to Gucci, this is why you need to respect him, because his brand is in stores and he's coming to take that money that he's making to spend it with you people. That's why he needs to be respected. Because he's a brand too. And the reason why I need to check you guys, one, because I have a nonprofit, this is what I do. Two, because I brand also. And if I get disrespected after working hard every day of my life and I'm trying to buy something nice for myself and I'm getting disrespected by paupers because that's what y'all are considered as because y'all work for people, but we don't like calling you that. We try to give you the same respect because you a worker. I'm a boss. It's a difference. And we don't like to shut people down, but we're not going to allow y'all to shut us down either. And that's what y'all need to understand. You can't disrespect the king. So yeah, that's why, I had to throw that out there. I know I brought Jim Jones in this and Core Literature in this, but I had a lot to say, because people need to understand, respect everybody. It don't matter how much money you have. Because we all breathe the same air. We all bleed the same blood. When COVID came out, it attacked everybody. It hurt everybody. So it shouldn't matter what a person look like when they walk in your store. Treat them with the same respect you would treat a person that's a billionaire. You only know they're a billionaire because their lives are out there like that. Not everybody present their real net worth out there. Because then you got people always begging. It's a reason for everything. You got some people that want to tell all their business. Then you got some people that just won't talk about it. Unless they choose to. So y'all got to learn to stop disrespecting these people. Money is money. Let me tell y'all, I went to the store the other day. I was so embarrassed. And I know I had the money in the account. I had plenty of money in the account. My bank shut down my account. They told me I couldn't spend no more today. I said, what kind of crap is this? That's my money. If I want to spend 10 grand today, let me spend 10 grand today. It's my money. Who are you to put a hold on my money? Learn to respect the customer. And this is where the government, the government really needs to work on the way these people deal today. You're not going to be controlling my money. Because if the bank was open, I would have walked up in there and had a tizzy. I get that they have these programs of how you set your monies and how much money you've made in a month, or whatever the case may be, how much you spent in a month to try to help you budget and all that stuff. But if I don't feel like budgeting, that's my choice. If I want to go out and splurge, that's my choice. I'm the one that's got to deal with it in the end, not you. I tried to pay my rent for 3 months. They wouldn't let me. They put a block on it. I said, you know what? I had to laugh, because I had just told my landlord, like, I'm about to pay you for 3 months, since I got the money, and I don't want to be worried about you or forgetting about paying my bills because I got so much going on. So I'm going to pay you for 3 months, and then I'm going to do what I got to do. They wouldn't let me pay him. My bank wouldn't let me pay him. What kind of crap is that? It's about my budgeting profile. My budgeting profile. Because it doesn't say rent or a management company or whatever the case may be. You gonna stop me from paying my rent ahead of time? This is what the world has came to. And it sucks. And y'all need to get it together. Just like it's my choice to believe in Jesus Christ. It's my choice how I want to spend my money. But I should be respected doing it. Not allowing a third party to mistreat me. Well, I'm about to get up off of here because I got work to do. Y'all know that. I got school, products to make. I'm getting, y'all guys, that's the other thing. I'm getting so much products. It's like, you can't keep up with them, It's like, okay, I'm going to have to start making maybe Egypt responsible for certain products, and I'm responsible for certain products because it's starting to drive me a little crazy because I'm like, okay, I got this product, but I got to go make some of these products. Oh gosh, I don't have enough of these products. It's crazy. But at the same time, I love it because I'm building my products. And one day I will have a store with a bunch of products. Because I keep creating these products. I try not to step on nobody's toes. And if I see them out there selling, making money with certain products, I try to do, if I want to do something, I do it differently. Because that's the way it's done. Just like with me, Dr. Tills, he's my competitor. Now, because I'm trademarked here in America. So he's now my competitor. And Dr. Tills was the first out there with the bath salts, a brand, okay? So I had to do something different. That's why I threw the coconut milk in there. Now, y'all know I have the lip scrub. Guess what he did? He came with the body scrub. He had to do something different, So this is the way it works. We stay in competition on a low. You know, we do it a little different. You know, we may take a little piece from you and do it a little bit different. Okay? And that's what makes us unique as business owners with products. I seen Dove. They came out with the coconut milk body wash. I didn't even think about doing coconut milk body wash, but they did it. The Rose Petals Coconut Milk Body Wash. How it smell, I don't know, because I use my own body wash. I no longer support no other body wash company because I have my own. I wash with mine every day. My skin stays smooth. I love my own products. I'm the number one user. Okay? So with that being said, I will no longer be able to use, well, I can use it if I want to, but I don't use their stuff. I use my own because I believe in my own products. But I see it out there when you present something and when you're in a higher grade of life, they see it and they're like, okay, well, we're going to try that, but we got to do it a different way. This is what we do as companies. You know, the same with clothing and your brand. You put your brand on your clothing. You may have a hoodie that says, I'm going to use 50 Cent for instance. He has his hoodies that say, well, what does sweatsuit say? I've seen a few sweatsuits he got with different sayings on them. But anyway, he needs to stick to one brand. Yeah, brother, I'm telling you. But anyway, he has his different stuff. And then you got Vamp Life. They got their different sweatsuits and stuff. It's all on what brand you want to market. You feel comfortable in, or you like the texture of they sweatsuits or their jeans or whatever the case may be. You like the way they fit. That's what makes us all unique. It's enough money out here for everybody. You just got to put your work in. And it takes time. Just like with Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Coach. Coach said, I'm coming in, I'm going to be affordable. Because Gucci and Louis Vuitton is for the rich. And then you got Coach and Michael Kors that said, we're going to be affordable. Now I've seen some Michael Kors that's kind of high too. He had me buying a wallet that was $180. I'm like, okay, Michael Kors, and I still got it too. It's a messed up, but I'm holding on to that thing because I paid $180 for that. I'm a budgeter, so I'm holding on to that. But then you got some brands out here that just want to target the rich. My brand targets the people that want to be healthy. Because we are organic and vegan and cruelty-free. And we don't use no man-made products. All natural products from the earth. So those are the people that I'm targeting. If you're not that type of person, I get it. That's not my fault. But don't down my product because you don't like organic, because there's other people out here in the world that only shop organic and vegan and cruelty-free because we love the animals. And my products can be used on animals. That's how good my products are. They can be used on babies. Will I be coming out with a baby line later? Maybe so. But the products that I have right now as we speak can be used on a brand new baby because it is all natural. My products can be used on a dog to keep them from getting a bacteria in their hair when they go out and walk in the trees and with other dogs and all that stuff. Those are the customers that I will be targeting. Not these people that don't want to live better. That's not my thing. I'm not going to keep fighting people to purchase what they're not into. It takes some people 10, 20 years to get into stuff. Just like I'm going to use this for instance. CMOS. I've been taking CMOS for over 30 years. I've taken CMOS, okay? I stopped taking CMOS because, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. What I'm saying is, sometimes when you take something too much, it can reverse in your body. And that's what it did for me, okay? I was taking CMOS. I had thyroid issues, okay? I stopped taking CMOS after a year of stopping, not taking it. My thyroid issues went away. Never had no more thyroid issues. Then I started I was eating seaweed, okay? I didn't get no side effects with the seaweed. But being that I learned from what I experienced with the CMOS, I don't overdo it. Recently, y'all know I'm big on herbs. Turmeric. I was around some people that I wasn't sure if they been around other people with the COVID. So, for those that do know and for those that don't, I'm about to explain it. Turmeric keeps the inflammation out of the body. Okay? And inflammation is the cause of us being in pain, cause of our body gaining fluids, swelling, different things like that. So I overdid myself. I drank some turmeric, and then I turned around and saturated my food in turmeric. And guess what happened to me? I caught diarrhea. And I'm thinking the people that I was around made me sick. And I'm like, did they make me sick? And I said, no, I made myself sick. My mind was just moving too much. And it was like, okay, I don't want to catch the COVID. So I got to take all this turmeric and forgot that I took it. And I made myself sick. Being afraid. And I said, I got to stop that. But this is what some of these herbs can do to our bodies. Okay? If we use it too much. Okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there. I think that's all I got to say to y'all today, and I just hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Y'all stay safe, stay masked up. I'm noticing that people are still pulling off their masks. I was at the gym yesterday, and the girl came over and she was, getting ready to work out, doing the same thing. I was doing sit-ups on the bench and she didn't have a mask on, and I got up and I left, and it was my choice. She just looked at me like, damn, I came over here to do some sit-ups with you. That's the way she looked at me, you know what I mean? And I'm like, but you don't have your mask on, and now I'm in an area that's unprotected because you don't have your mask on, even though I have mine on. So even if we was going to connect, we couldn't because you different from me. I believe in protecting other people when you're only thinking about yourself. And that was my theory at the time. And she just kept looking, and then she started doing her sit-ups. I wiped down my machine and I kept it moving. So that's the reality of it. This is what makes the world go round. We're all unique and we're all different. We all think differently. But we have to be with the people that think like us. In order for us to maintain a civilized mental. Because when you're around people that don't have the same likeness of what you have, it can destroy your mental. Just like me, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. Okay. Christians are Baptists, Methodists, Catholics, I believe Seventh-day Adventists are Christians too. Jehovah's Witnesses say that they're Christians as well. They call themselves true Christians, but they seclude themselves by themselves. Because they feel like we have to be with the people in likeness. I get it. It's real. You do have to be with the people that's like you. Now, for us that has joined together, because we realize there's only one God, and we have, we just call them something different, like the Chinese or the Asians, they call their God Buddha. We call our God Jesus Christ, and Jehovah our gods. You have the Muslims that call Allah their gods, but we all know and do the same thing, and that's pray to our one God. So we have faith in something, a higher power. Okay? So we have a likeness. Even though we're in different religions, we still have a likeness for the same thing, and that same thing is God. And that's what people need to understand. Only the Jehovah's Witnesses choose to separate themselves from us. And I think it's a couple of other religions that separate themselves as well, but I'm not really into those religions, so I really don't know. I've studied a lot of religions in my days. However, I just stick with the people that I know have religion in their life. So they believe in a higher power, like I said, whether it's Allah, whether it's Buddha, and quiet as kept, we all do the same thing and we do it the same way. And one thing is clear our mind through prayer, which is meditation. And that's the key to make sure that you are letting God in with whatever you call your God, that you're letting Allah, that you're letting Buddha, or that you're letting Jesus Christ and Jehovah and the Holy Spirit in your soul. That's the key. So with that being said, I got to go. I got to get breakfast. I got to get started on my day. And y'all just have a safe weekend. And keep the mask on, y'all. And continue to hand sanitize. This thing is still going. It's because y'all are not being safe. I was at the Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and they didn't even have their masks up for real. And I didn't want to go off, because I can, and I will some days, but every day you're not going to let people just steal your joy, That's what the devil intends, to steal our joy every day so we can feel miserable and be stressed out and our minds be tormented to where we give up. But when you're on the God side, we fight. We stay strong and we fight through prayer. This is what we do. This is Jacqueline Richardson, Miss JJ Diamond, Jackie. Whatever y'all call me, I love y'all. Y'all stay safe.